When we first begin with the guitar, it can feel like there's a lot to learn and a lot to remember, especially when it comes to chord shapes. So I found the most success with my students if I help them find a common connection, common thread between the chord shapes. Often this helps us not only remember the shapes, but it also helps us easily move from one chord to the next. So I'm going to walk you through what I call the essential chords. These are chords that are commonly used in popular music and can all be played within your first 3 frets. The first chord I'm going to have you play is an E minor chord. When we play this, your pointer finger and your middle finger can be side by side, holding down the 2nd fret of string number 5 and string number 4. And when we strum this chord, you can play all 6 strings. Now if you drop each finger down 1 string each, so that you are now holding down the 4th and the 3rd string with the same fingers, this takes you to a chord variation called an A5. I like these 2 chords side by side because it's a really good way for you to start practicing chord transitions. Now once you have a good feel for this A5 chord, if you take your ring finger and squeeze that into the 2nd fret so it's on string number 2, this gives you an A major chord. When we play our A major chord, we try to strum only 5 of our guitar strings, starting with our A. And from this chord, I'm going to have you take your ring finger, slide that up 1 fret. So you are still on the 2nd string, but now holding down the 3rd fret of string number 2. Now, your pointer finger and middle finger, they're going to lift up and relax because we're going to move them to new strings. Your pointer finger will hold down the 2nd fret of string number 3. And this middle finger is going to hold down the 2nd fret of string number 1. Your fingers are making sort of a triangle shape, and this is your D chord. So the first chords that we like to practice together: E minor, drop each finger down 1 string, same shape, just repositioned on the guitar. From there, squeeze that ring finger into the 2nd fret on that 2nd string for an A major chord. These 2 fingers can relax and lift up, and we're going to slide that ring finger up to the 3rd fret of string number 2. Pull your pointer finger down, 2nd fret, string 3. Middle finger is now on the 2nd fret of string 1. And these are the first 4 chord shapes that we're going to practice together. Now that we've learned our first 4 chord shapes, we're going to play through them and land on this D chord. Now from this D chord, we are going to move into a G chord. You'll keep your ring finger right where it is. So lock that in place, and your middle finger and pointer finger can lift up. We're going to shoot them all the way across the guitar so that you're holding down the 3rd fret of string 6, and your pointer finger is now on the 2nd fret of string number 5. Now this pinky finger that hasn't had a chance to play yet, we're going to squeeze this one in on the 3rd fret of string number 1. This is a full G chord. Sometimes when we play G, we use 4 fingers to play the chord. Once you have your 4-finger G chord, get your pinky finger out of the way and drop your ring finger down 1 string. You will often see a G chord played with 3 fingers and having string number 2 open or unfretted. So the 2 G chords that we like to practice back to back, 4 fingers and 3 fingers. Lift that pinky finger up, drop your ring finger down 1 string, so you are on string 1, 6, and 5. So we have D. Keep that ring finger right where it is. Shoot your other 2 fingers across the guitar for string 6 and string 5, and pinky finger joins in for a 4-finger G chord. And from this chord, you're going to take your pinky finger, get it out of there, drop your ring finger down, and there's your 2nd G chord. Now as we move to a C chord, what is nice about this chord is it has your fingers playing in their 4-fret position, which means your pointer finger is on the 1st fret of string number 2. We do skip string number 3, and your middle finger goes to the 2nd fret of string number 4, and this ring finger is going to reach all the way across for that 3rd fret of string number 5. When we play C, strum from string number 5 all the way through. Now, though this chord feels very different, it connects really nicely to an A minor chord, the sad version of our A major that we learned earlier. The only finger that needs to move from this C shape is your ring finger. It's going to lift up and go right in between your middle finger and pointer finger, holding down the 2nd fret of string number 3. We strum this A minor chord from that same 5th string. So the only difference between your C and A minor is one finger. Let's go back to that C chord. Ring finger stretches all the way to the 3rd fret of string 5. Make sure that middle finger is still on the 2nd fret of string 4. Your 3rd string is open and your pointer finger is on the 1st fret, string number 2. And from here, we move one finger, ring finger, to the 2nd fret, string number 3, for an A minor chord. And our last movement, if you take each finger and you move it over one string, so we're back to the 5th string, back to the 4th string, and your pointer finger moves over to the 3rd string. This is a very happy sounding E major chord. If you lift your pointer finger up while in this E major chord, you are right back where we started in our E minor. So our last movement is to go from our C, move your ring finger, make it an A minor. Each finger moves over one string, same shape, just moving over between string 5, 4, and 3. And to check your work, if you lift up your pointer finger, you are going to be right back where we started on E minor.